golly, Polar. I'm gonna smoke the pot and listen to punk rock music all day. Golly gee willikers, there's not a fucking thing you can do about it. Spanky, Ewins is a degenerate. I got a better idea. Why don't you let your bestest pal Officer Puller give you the knuckle sandwich Ewins deserves? Hold it right there. How did Officer Polar get to this place? Well, in this series, we will begin to find out. I am Salvatore Bellari. Welcome to Spanky's Experimental Puppet and Theater Company. And we present Polar, Bad Moon Rising. Yous must be the rookie. I'm Captain Rod Stiffington. Welcome to the team. Well now, Captain, I'm Officer Barnes, and I'm honored. I'm young, idealistic, and eager to make a positive difference in our community. Wow, gee golly whiz. That can-do attitude is just what we need in this department. I have an assignment for you. It's a tough one, especially for a rookie, but I think you're up to it. Gonna assign you a partner. Ewins come in here and yous tell me you're a cop, well then yous gonna have an opportunity to prove it. The person I'm gonna assign as Ewins' partner is someone I went through the academy with. He's a good cop, but somewhere along the way, he lost his way. And Ewins, with Ewins' idealism and youth, well, that might be just the thing he needs right now. Captain, well, I'm 100% on board. It will be my honor to help a good person find his way. Well, far out, yous. Tell Ewins what? Why don't yous step outside while I have a few words with your new partner, Officer Puller. Gee golly, dear Captain, there's real crime going on those streets. Gee whiz, I hope there's a good reason you called me up here. Officer Puller, I'm gonna assign you a new partner. Captain! Captain! Hey, Officer Puller, let's take it outside. Hey, lock it up, Polar. You don't have a choice on this one. So why not just enjoy the fresh air? Oh yeah, the fresh air! Hey, Polar, why are you mumbling? You afraid to tell the captain what's on your mind? Aye, Captain. This is a marijuana cigarette. They're all over the place now. You can buy these anywhere. And if you weren't flying a desk, you might know that. You're fighting the wrong battles, Polar. We don't have time to get into this right now. Just go meet your new partner, and that's an order. Hi, I'm Officer Barnes, and I'm looking forward to making a real positive difference out there. Well, gee whiz there, Ewins Rook. Lesson number 1 is use, keep Ewins trapped shut. Officer Puller doesn't want to hear it. And there's no more time for me to tell you how to bear shits in the woods because we got a caper going down. So keep your trap shut and Ewins follow me. Well there, Rook. Why don't Ewins drive and let the real police officer operate the high technology? Well now, that is pretty sophisticated. I'm not talking about this, rookie. I'm talking about this. I'm calling it in. Now step on it, rookie.
Well now, Officer Polar, what's the caper? It's a bank robbery hostage scenario. Wow, that sounds bad.
Well, I've seen worse, kid. And Ewins will too if you're in the job long enough. Hold on there, Ewins Rook. Yous need to make a detour. It's time to do some real police work. All right there, Barnes. Ewins need to call for backup. it's gonna get a little rough. Okay, Officer Puller, but they didn't train us for this kind of mayhem at the academy. Ewans, take cover, rookie. Yous don't understand the streets, and Officer Puller doesn't want to explain any kind of mishap. Hey, Yous! Ewans dirtbag, yous hippie. It occurred to me that you might be up to no good. Just what exactly are Ewans up to, dirtbag? Wow, officers. While doing volunteer work today, I sort of re-aggravated an injury I got while serving my country. So now that I'm home on my private property, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and light a marijuana cigarette that was medically prescribed to me. Well now, ain't that a relief, Officer Puller? Now we can get back to that bank robbery hostage situation. Hey there, rookie. Stand fast, we're not going anywhere. Officer Puller, well, gee golly, he never pulls out. Well there, dirtbag, why don't you take that marijuana cigarette out of your mouth? Hey, officer, I don't understand, man. This is my private property, and this is medically prescribed weed. It's legal. So I tell you what, I'm gonna ask you nicely to leave, and I'm gonna go ahead and smoke the pot. Well, it looks like Ewans wants to play games. Well, I tell you what, hippie. Officer Puller likes to play games. Why don't you say hello to my little friend? Oh. Dude, what the fuck? Whoopsie, it slipped. I suppose I'm all thumb. Well, hang tight, hippie. This might sting a little. Gee golly, does it sting, dirtbag? Are you ready to put the marijuana cigarette down? Well now, holy shit there, Polar, what the hell was that? Hey, Ewans, Rook, ease up. I know what I'm doing. Hey there, hippie, how you feeling now? You know there, Rook, I don't want to toot my own horn, but these streets are a little safer due to the fast, quick action of yours truly. You see, the dirtbag tried to pull a fast one on old Officer Puller. But old Officer Puller was able to de-escalate a pretty dangerous situation. Now that that's over with, why don't you scoop up the dirtbag, put him in the back of the squad car. Let's take him in. Well now, Officer Puller, there's a bank robbery hostage situation going on. Is this really that important? Hey, Ewans, rookie. Yous forgot rule number 1. Ewans need to keep your trap shut. Now, I'm not asking yous nicely. Put the dirtbag in the back of the squad car. Oh, it hurts, man. Well now, sir. I know you got tased, but I'm trying to make you feel a little bit more comfortable for the ride to the Hooskow. Well, gee whiz there, rookie. Did you forget to read him a bedtime story and tuck him in? Hey, officers, not for nothing, but this sort of feels like a violation of my civil rights, man. Here's you and civil rights! Ah! How do you like those civil rights, Ewans? Well, they're Ewans, rookie. I bet you they didn't teach yous that at the academy. Well now, Officer Puller, they certainly do not teach that level of policing at the academy. In fact, that's not the kind of policing I would want to do anyway. Ah, rookie! You don't like how Officer Puller polices? Pull the car over. Well now, Officer Puller, are you gonna be giving me a public beatdown? Where the hell are we? Ewins, Rook, this is Officer Puller's home. And since yous think you know so much about policing, I'm gonna let Ewins take the degenerate in and you can book him for being a pothead deviant. Meanwhile, Officer Puller's gonna knock back some brewskis. How does that sound, Rook? Well now, I think that's fucked up. In fact, I think you're the worst kind of partner a good officer could ever have. I think you're dangerous, Puller. Oh yeah, that's right, Rook. I am dangerous. Officer Puller's very dangerous. And you want to know something? I'll stop at nothing, Ewins. You's gotta understand something. This narcotic, the pot, it's been ravaging the streets. And if Ewins, Rook, if yous fail to see that, well then Ewins ain't the kind of cop I want to partner with, see? So either Ewins get on board, or yous go away. But I'm gonna police the way I gotta police. And this hemp, well, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be a bygone era. Officer Puller is on the case, see? Well now, Officer Puller, I am gonna have to talk to the captain about all this. Ewins, go right ahead and do that. And why don't yous tell the old captain that good old Officer Puller is down here fighting crime, drinking good brewskis, and living the dream. Well, okay, Puller. I guess I'll just go ahead and take the suspect on in. Well, would yous all look at that, yous? Look at yous, what they've given Officer Puller to work with. A partner that's so naive, he can't even tell the difference between an ordinary suspect and a total deviant marijuana junkie. Gee golly, Officer Puller can be a real Mr. Poopy Pants. Officer Puller is indeed a Mr. Poopy Pants, Spanky. Good call. But I'm sure there'll be more to the story. Gee golly, kids. I suppose this is another example of a person in a position of authority. Gee golly, letting us all down. I don't know how I'm gonna handle it. Gee whiz, I have an idea. Hey, Spanky, have no fear. It's your good pal, Captain Rod Stiffington, from the ACPD. What do you say there, Tiger? Gee golly, it's the captain and I'm blowing grass. I better hide the stash. Hang on, Captain. Gee golly, Captain. What a pleasure to see you. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Spanky, I'm not here to bust you for smoking the pot. Ha 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 ha. No, I'm here to tell you to have faith in Officer Puller. You'll have to trust your good pal, Captain Stiffington. Officer Puller, he's a good man. You just wait and see. Ha 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 ha, Spanky. Be patient. We will all have to wait and see on the next episode of Puller, Bad Moon Rising, on Spanky's Experimental Puppet and Theater Company. You just can't tell Officer Puller about nothing nohow. All yous are degenerates. You're hopeless. There's no hope for any of yous. Yous need to understand that your good pal Officer Puller doesn't need redemption, because all of Ewins are wrong and Officer Puller is right. Well, Ewins, welcome to Officer Puller's crib.
Hey, bus driver, keep the change.
Home,
Bless your
sweet
children,
home.
give them names. Don't trust men who walk with canes.
Da Petunia, where are Ewins? Your good old pal Officer Puller. He really misses yous.
Advertiser on a downtown train. Christmas cry, a busted cane. He's in love again. With dock workers' dreams mixed with panther skis to some